Again, we did it on the actual appearance day of Lord Nityananda on last Wednesday, and then today again it is part 2. So we'll have a short class, about 30 minutes. Is it echoing? Right? Oh, that's okay. And we'll have a wonderful drama by our devotees who have been, who I'm sure will really touch our hearts. It's a beautiful pastime that they're going to enact today, which is related to the merciful nature of Lord Nityananda. So, before we get started, I just want to invoke the mercy of previous acharyas and from all the devotees, so that I can speak something which is meaningful and as per the Shastra. So, we can all chant the Mangalacharan prayers together. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishkanvitamscha Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you. So, we'll be talking about Lord Nityananda today, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity because it really allowed me to immerse myself in reading about Lord Nityananda for last so many days. I have probably not read about him so much in my entire Krishna conscious life, so I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I read a lot, and I'll try to share some of the things. So firstly, starting with his name itself, Nityananda. So Nitya is always, Ananda is joy or bliss. So Lord Nityananda's name itself is eternal bliss. And it also means that he is the personality who gives eternal bliss to everyone around him. And he doesn't discriminate. That's his munificent, magnanimous character, that he gives that eternal bliss, the possibility of achieving the eternal bliss, Nitya Ananda, to every living entity. He does not see what caste you are from, what social status you are from. Just with both his hands, he distributes the love, the highest possible love of Krishna Prema to everyone. So that's Lord Nityananda, who is on our altar. We have Sri Sri Nitai Sachinandan, so he is on our left side. The short form or his childhood name, he was called as Nitai, but that's the full name is Nityananda. And Lord Nityananda, as you can see on the and below Shri Nitai Sachinandan, we have Krishna Balram. So Lord Nityananda is none other than Lord Balram, who always appears along with Lord Krishna, who always creates all the paraphernalia, all the circumstances, so that Lord Krishna can perform his pastimes beautifully. So Lord Balram is the first expansion of Lord Krishna, and he is also in the mode of servant. He is a servant god. He is expansion of Krishna, so he is none other than Krishna, but he is also in the mode of servant of Krishna. So it's very unique, servant god. So Lord Balram, he comes in all, along with Lord Krishna in all incarnations. So when Lord Krishna came as Bhagwan Ramachandra, he came as his younger brother Lakshman. When Krishna came as Krishna himself, his brother Balram came along with him. And now when Lord Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his brother came as Nityananda Prabhu. So he's always there, and they are the eternal brothers. There are some scriptures which give us some details about the past times, about the history of Lord Nityananda. So one of the important ones, which has the maximum data, is Chaitanya Bhagavat, which is a history of Lord Chaitanya, but it also has a lot of pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu. It has been written by a disciple of Nityananda Prabhu called Vrindavan Das Thakur. He has written beautiful songs on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and a lot of pastimes. Vrindavan Das Thakur was again not a very ordinary person. These are empowered personalities. He was an incarnation of Vedavyas himself. His mother, Narayani Devi, was very fortunate. She was a niece of one of the very close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu while she was growing up. So Vrindavan Das Thakur from his childhood was a very blessed person to have the best circumstances, and he got initiation from Nityananda Prabhu, and he wrote beautiful Leelas about him. So Nityananda Prabhu, I'll try to go in chronological order, like I have multiple things which we can share, but obviously we cannot cover everything. We covered Jagai Madhai pastime, which is one of the most powerful pastime about Lord Nityananda Prabhu, which shows his magnanimous character and how he is merciful to everyone. It was covered on the appearance day just 3 days ago, so I'll not go into that, but maybe the other things, we'll see how much we can cover. So Nityananda Prabhu was born on a Trayodashi, that's why we call Nityananda Trayodashi, in a village called Ekachakra, which is in West Bengal. His parents were Hadai Pandit and Padmavati. He was born in a Brahmin family, and he was the oldest son. And just like how we read in Srimad Bhagavatam, when Lord Krishna appeared, everything became very beautiful. There were all auspicious signs everywhere. We have a long description in Srimad Bhagavatam. Similarly, when Lord Nityananda appeared, everything became very auspicious, and there was no famine, no poverty, nothing. Like everybody was very happy when Lord Nityananda appeared. And as he was growing up, he became so dear to everyone in the village that people would love him more than their own children. It totally reminded me of Srimad Bhagavatam, when all the villagers in Vrindavan would love Krishna more than their own sons. It became more prominent during the Brahma Vimohan Lila, but even otherwise, all the gopis loved Krishna so much. Similarly, Nityananda Prabhu became very dear to all the residents of Ekachakra Gram. And one very unique thing which was there was that he would, his favorite thing to do when he was a child was to do dramas. So like we're going to have a drama today. Drama is basically an acting of pastimes and he would always enact pastimes of Lord Krishna and his various incarnations. And he was just a small child, and he would go into so much detail in all those enactments. He was the main leader, the director and a participant and everyone. And he would go in so much details that people were surprised, like, how do you know so much? Like, they would enact the pastime of appearance of Lord Krishna, just like how we did on last Janmashtami, a wonderful, powerful drama. So, you know, how Bhumi Devi went to, prayed for the appearance of, like, all the demigods prayed to Bhagwan Vishnu so that he could appear, all the way up. Then how Devaki and Vasudeva were getting married and Kamsa was trying to kill them. He knew so many details that it was mind-boggling. Like, how could such a small child know all these things as a director? And then people would later ask him, like, how do you know this? And he would say, oh, I'm just doing my own pastimes. So he gave it away. He really gave it away, but people were covered by Yogmaya, so that they heard it, but they couldn't really fathom that it's really the Lord himself, so that they could again, you know, participate. Just like how in Braj Lila, Krishna covered everybody through Yogamaya so that they could participate freely and enjoy it, not have the awe and reverence. Oh, this is God, so now I cannot jump on him like as a friend. Or so they were all covered and they were blissfully enjoying all these pastimes that Nityananda Prabhu was enacting. So he did all the Krishna pastimes like killing of various demons, Putna, Bakasur, Aghasur, and he would create elaborate things. It wasn't like just simple drama. There are descriptions like how he would make sure that everything is perfect, and when he would totally get absorbed in those dramas. Especially the most important one, which was given in lot of details, was when he was enacting as Lakshman. Yeah. So when they were enacting the entire Ramayana pastime, and when Lakshmanji gets hit by the arrow of Indrajit and becomes unconscious, so Nityananda Prabhu was acting as Lakshman, and he actually fell unconscious. And people thought, oh, there is no life left. And since he was so much loved by everyone, it was a moment of greatest distress to all the people, and they were like, oh, what happened to Nityananda Prabhu? And then somebody got this great idea, oh, maybe, this is, the drama is still going on, so the next step is that Hanuman should go and get the Sanjeevani booty, because that's how Lakshman got back to consciousness. So the person who was playing as Hanuman went, he did all that thing, he brought the entire mountain along with him, and when that step was done, when the booty, the herb was brought to his nose, that's when he came out. So he wasn't acting, he actually, it felt that he's gone, and then he came back. So he was so much absorbed in those pastimes of Lord, and since he's Lord himself, he could do these things, and people were amazed, and they were having a blissful time with Nitai among themselves. So slowly, 12 years passed. People were, having wonderful 12 years with Nityananda Prabhu. And then moment of, things changed. A very important event occurred, which was a visit of a sannyasi. So he came to visit, he came in that village, and he stayed at Nityananda Prabhu's home. So his father, Hadai Pandit Das, was a very nice person, very good Brahmin. He welcomed the sannyasi and offered him all kinds of comforts. They spent the entire night, it said, hearing Krishna Katha. Because when you meet a sannyasi, what's the thing? Like, they are coming to your home so that they can share about Krishna. So they spent a majority portion just doing Krishna Katha. And then when the sannyasi was about to leave, Hadai Pandit asked him, like, what can I give you? When sannyasis come, you're supposed to give them something, some alms. And the thing that the sannyasi to come along with me, and that was like a thunderbolt. Hadai Pandit so attached to his son. Everybody was attached, but more so Hadai Pandita. He was, his situation was like the Shraddha he sent along. That was a similar situation that now Hadai Pandit was put in. And just like Shraddha, he asked the sannyasi, can I come along with you? I'll do everything that you ask. Whatever you want this child to do. So that sannyasi wanted Nityananda Prabhu, that 12-year-old boy, to come along as his companion on pilgrimage, so that he can be a helper. Wherever the sannyasi is going, he can take care of various things. So Hadai Pandit offered himself that I'll do everything, and please take me along, leave my child here. But the sannyasi had made up his mind. In fact, Nityananda Prabhu had made up his mind, because he wanted to go on the pilgrimage. He is Lord Balram, right? And remember, even in Srimad Bhagavatam, we see how Lord Balram went on a pilgrimage at a different moment, but Nityananda Prabhu wanted to go, and these were the things which things were just coming together. So with a very, very heavy heart, Hadai Pandit had to let go of his very dear son. Before that, he asked his wife, Padmavati, he asked her counsel, and she said, you please do whatever is what is correct as per the dharma. So a sannyasi has asked you for something, it's your dharma as a grahastha to give him that. So that was a turning moment, and Nityananda Prabhu was very happy. He wanted to go. So all these personalities, Bhagwan, they come for some purpose. We get very attached because devotees love God, but God, he had to do so many other things. He had to deliver so many fallen souls. So that was the next step that he had planned. So Nityananda Prabhu then left for a pilgrimage, pretty long pilgrimage, so he first went with that sannyasi who had come. I think they went till one place called Rakreshwar. And then after that, there are two different versions. But according to one particular version that I think from Vrindavan Das Thakur's version, they just went to one place together, and after that he went alone. So it wasn't really that serving the sannyasi was the thing, because he wanted to go on the pilgrimage. And there's a long account of various places where he visited. It was amazing. I actually made a list that maybe someday we can also visit. He covered each and everything all over India. Some of the things, Gaya, Kashi, Prayag, Mathura. So Mathura, when he came, that's the place when Lord Balram had also appeared in the Vrindavan area. And Lord Nityananda became very emotional. He cried a lot when he entered the house where Nanda Baba used to live, because he was raised in that house in his previous incarnation, but he cried profusely, it is said. He went to Hastinapur, where Pandavas used to live. Again, Lord Balram was very close to them. So he was again going through all those emotions in these places. He went to Dwarka, Siddhapur, there's a very long list, but there are two places which I want to share about. He also went to various places in South India. And there is one place called Sri Shaila near Madurai, and it's said that Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati lived there in the form of a Brahmin couple, and Lord Nityananda met them, and Mother Parvati cooked for him, and they had some very nice conversation. The conversation is not recorded, not available to us, but he met Lord Shiva and Parvati. And then one other thing which struck me was when he went to Badrinath, he met Vyasdev. So Vyasdev himself, that was amazing. So he went to all these wonderful pilgrimage places and had darshan of great personalities. Hari Bol. So finally, he then came back to Vrindavan. Before that. So during his pilgrimage, he met one very great personality called as, his name is Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri is the spiritual master of Ishwar Puri. He's also the spiritual master of Advaita Acharya. And again, there are different versions. According to one version, Nityananda Prabhu got initiated at Pandharpur through Lakshmipati Tirtha. And Madhavendra Puri, he considered like a guru. He didn't take Diksha, but there are different versions there. But anyways, the main thing is that when these two devotees of the Lord, they are very, very sincere, I don't know what's the right word, but they are totally absorbed in Krishna, those devotees, not just aspiring to be devotees, but real devotees, pure devotees of the Lord. When they met, they both went into ecstasy, and it's described, they were having all the symptoms of ecstasy, of perspiration, hair standing on end, shivering and whatnot. And they would cry loudly, they would laugh loudly, roll on the ground, and all those things when they were doing Krishna Katha. So they were together for some days, and constantly they were talking about Krishna. So that meeting Madhavendra Puri was one very important episode which happened in his life. And then after that, they again departed, went on their own ways of pilgrimage. Finally, he reached Vrindavan. So he did a long pilgrimage multiple times, and then finally he again came back to Vrindavan. And then he stayed put there, waiting for another turning point. So what was that turning point? I know a lot of you know, you all went to the yatra. So the next turning point was? Waiting for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In what sense? Waiting for the time when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has revealed himself. Because even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained hidden. He did many pastimes when he was a young child. He did not, show his prakash, that he's the Supreme Personality. So Nityananda Prabhu, and there was no telephone at that time, but through a divine, they were connected. He got the information that now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has revealed himself, and so this is the time he was waiting for. And he left Vrindavan and he went to Navadvip and joined Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there. So, one thing was that until, so even though he was in Vrindavan and he was playing with the cowherd boys and he was meeting so many people, he did not start sharing about Krishna with them yet. He was waiting to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and then do that. So till now he was just holding everything inside himself, because until the Lord gives you the order, instructs you, you should not do that. So that was the mood. So Nityananda Prabhu, then when he went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and met him, after that, oh my God, it was like a floodgate was opened, and he spread, he gave the love of Krishna to each and every one. There are so many details that have been shared with us in the scriptures. So we have 5 more minutes. Which one should I go for? Maybe I'll go of a philosophical thing about Nityananda Prabhu. Maybe I think I'll cover that in 5 minutes. So there are many pastimes where he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Again, it was a lot of ecstasy, and just like how when he met Madhavendra Puri, and so on, there are a lot of things. But one thing is that Nityananda Prabhu was also a Avadhuta. So that is something which is about his character. He was known as Avadhuta, and many times there are various connotations about the word Avadhuta. Do anybody wants to shout out, like, what do you mean? What is the meaning of Avadhut? Crazy person, yeah. What did you say, Aditi? Messenger? Okay. Did you say messenger? Okay. Yeah, but crazy person, yes, Prabhuji. Who is not attached to, detached from material gratification. Yes, perfect. So yeah, so there are various definitions, various ways we can describe, but yeah, crazy person is another one, and he would not act like how normal people would act. I mean, he was obviously, he was God, he was above all of us. He was, because he was acting in very weird ways, he wouldn't care about his body, about even cleanliness of his body, so he was very unkempt just to look at, and the way he would wear clothes and all those things, so he was different, to say very politely. And he was rejected by the society in general because of all these weird behaviors that he had. But like how Jai Satin Prabhuji said, he was detached from the material world. But there is one more special thing about him. So there are many examples in our scriptures. He's not the only one who is Avadhut. And sometimes it becomes very hard for us to understand, like, how can God show all these things? But Krishna, Bhagwan, whenever he comes, he is not governed by the rules. He's not governed, he's above the rules. The person who creates the rules is not governed by the same rules. Because those rules are for us. Krishna and all his incarnations, they do not have to follow those. Shishnitai Sachinanande Bhagwan. So vidhi means rules and regulations, do not apply to Ishwar. And Nityananda Prabhu showed that very to the greatest extent. So he is in fact the crest jewel among Avadhutas. There are many other Avadhutas who are mentioned in our scripture, Srimad Bhagavatam. Shukadev Goswami, who is the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam, he also had a similar appearance. He would not care about people, he would not even wear clothes, but he detached from everything, but he was totally connected with Krishna. So Shukadev Goswami, there are examples like Vidur, Rishabdev. Rishabdev is none other than Lord Krishna himself. Jada Bharat, who displayed these kind of things. Dattatreya. So there are many other personalities when Krishna comes who show this kind of behavior, that they are above the rules and regulations and general normal behavior of society. But the biggest, another one thing which Nityananda Prabhu did, which was, he displayed all these things, like being disregarded by people, having weird appearance, and not concerned with material world, but he also was showing that he does not follow the Varnashram rules. He was in the sannyas ashram, and then he accepted, he married on the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He married Mother Vasudha and Janava Devi. So basically the thing is that the bottom line is that God creates the rules for us, but we cannot like force those rules back on him. He is free to do whatever he wants. And Lord Krishna himself showed that in his own pastimes as well. So Nityananda Prabhu did that. Is the drama team here? Not yet, so okay. Few more things. Another thing which I wanted to talk about was his wife, Mother Janava. So Nityananda Prabhu married two sisters, Janava and Vasudha. And Vasudha had children. One of them was Veerachandra Goswami, who was basically an incarnation of Krishna himself, of Mahavishnu. And Vasudha left her body soon. Janava Devi took care of the children. And Janava Devi, so she was in a female body, but she was the biggest proponent of Krishna consciousness after Nityananda Prabhu. So that is another, which was unusual or something very unique which I felt, that she carried the mantle forward, and she was widely regarded as the next person, because Nityananda Prabhu was preaching far and wide. He had so many disciples, and all of them then looked up to Janava Devi for instruction. And she also has very nice pastimes where she delivered many fallen souls, and there are various pastimes, maybe for some other day. But so what was the... Are you ready to start, Mataji? I can stop whenever you say. How much more time? Okay. Whenever. Okay, sure. It's okay. All right. So 5 more minutes. So maybe we can go about how when the first meeting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. So Nityananda Prabhu, remember he was in Vrindavan and he got that signal that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is now ready to show his pastime. So he went to Navadvip, and they met at Nandan Acharya's home. And it was a very beautiful pastime where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had a dream the night before that a great personality is about to come to Navadvip, and he'll come in a Avadhut Vesh. So we just, Avadhut. So he will be, you can easily spot him. He will definitely stand out, and he's gonna come. So he had the dream before the night before, and when he got up, he sent his most confidential servants, Haridas Thakur and Srivas Pandit, that go and find out go and find out this Avadhut personality and bring him to me. But they went to each and every home, but they were not able to find him. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself said, okay, I'll go and find. So then the next day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not the next day, I think the same day, he went to that house, and Nityananda Prabhu was there. And then they met each other. Nityananda Prabhu was in a trance. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Srivas Pandit to sing a Bhagavatam verse, which is 10.21.5, Baraha Pidam Natavara. It's from Bhagavatam 10th canto. And just when he heard that verse, he immediately went into ecstasy and he started rolling, and all those symptoms came back to Nityananda Prabhu. And then the two lords met. So just imagine, Bhagwan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as well as Nityananda Prabhu, the two great personalities, are having a meeting. Tears were flowing from their eyes. It seems like ponds got created from the tears. And it was it said then they started doing Sankirtan. Then at that place, and then again in the future at Srivas Pandit's home, and they would jump up in the air like for so many feet up in the air, and it was a wonderful atmosphere. People, to hear Sankirtan itself is great, and to hear Sankirtan from God himself, you can imagine like what was the great fortune of the people who were present in that Sankirtan. So they, and then after that, Nityananda Prabhu, so after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his instruction was to go and give this, spread the Sankirtan movement all over Bengal. So he told Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur to go to each and every home and spread the message of Krishna. So these two people would go and knock at each and every door, and as soon as the person opened the door, they would just fall down flat and request him to please chant Krishna, please take Krishna's name. That's all that we want. So we are not, he was a sannyasi at that time, so he said, I don't want any rice or any roti or anything. All I want is that you please chant the name of Krishna. And some people were very touched by this, and they immediately started chanting. But some of them were not so nice, and they even, threw stones at them. But that did not deter, and they continued doing this Sankirtan. So they undertook austerities, underwent many tribulations, but spread the name of Krishna to each and every person in town. And that's when the story of Jagai Madai usually, gets weaved in, because that was one, again, a very high point in that spreading of Krishna consciousness. So I think I'll stop here because the drama team is here, and we'll have the good fortune of again listening to a drama, because remember Nityananda Prabhu used to do dramas. So this is again one offering from our great devotee drama mandali for Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. So we're facing some technical issues. Unfortunately, although the play is 500 years back, even though we are 500 years into the future, we're still not figured out technology. So we'll have some kirtan as we fix technology. If you'd like, you can put the curtains down. We have our beautiful Sachimata sitting here. She'll enjoy some kirtan. It'll remind her of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So if you want to do some kirtan, let's have kirtan. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. So
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, done, done. Green, green. Green, okay.
Nityaya Gauranga Jaya Gaura Hari.
Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Everyone can stand up. We'll do Aarti. There's some technical issues that the drama team has to resolve. So please stand up. I guess you can leave the mats where they are because you're going to sit down. And I think we can move this because it's easy enough. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So everyone can turn towards the altar, please. Okay. Who's going to stand?
Someone else should chant.
You're leaving today? Yes. Sorry, I couldn't join you yesterday. She's just still.
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
I don't want to drop.
Actually, yeah, someone else. We'll see. Chant here. I'm not going to. I'll sing out.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. It's working. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Jaya Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Srila Gurudev. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Srila Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Shripad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Sadashi Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय. श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय. श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय. श्री जगन्नाथपुरी क्षेत्र धाम की जय. गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय. भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय. सामवेद भक्तवृंद की जय. नीताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to the Samod devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the Samod devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the Samod devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Dala dala dadahine. Prahalada la dadahine. Hiranyakashi purvakshaha. Hiranyakashi purvakshaha. Shilatankana kalaye. Shilatankana kalaye. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Yato yato yami toto Narsimha. yato yato yami yato narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Bahir Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapate Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapate Tava kara kamalavare nakam adbhuta shingam dalitam hiranyakashipu tanubringam keshavadeta narahari rupa jaya jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Tava Adbhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadeta Nara Harirupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadeta Nara Harirupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadeta Jaya Keshavadita Nara Hari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadita Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsimha Dev 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 Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Gurudev, Gurudev, Shila Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. विघ्नविनाशक लक्ष्मण से वीर भगवान की जय, भक्ताश्रमी प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री गुरुदेव की जय, तैगो परमंदी हरि हरि बोल.
Hare Krishna. So I think everyone can move this way, because from what I heard, the play is ready. Okay. Sorry. You need a mic?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So devotees, if you notice, there's this blue line and red line and so forth. Please make sure you're either that side or this side of the line. Otherwise, fair warning, you might get trampled. So I have a quick realization I wanted to share before. Well, two realizations. Well, there are several realizations, but if we were supposed to have a play presented to all of your pleasure, as well as Sri Nitai Sachinandan at 12 o'clock, but it was just half full. So we're so glad all of you are here now and we can present this beautiful play. My realization is that Nitai Sachinandan wanted to see, especially Nitai wanted to see us see him as we play this beautiful drama for his pleasure on his appearance day. Earlier the curtains were closed, now the curtains are open, so we can see him enjoy. So thank you so much, Lord Nityananda. One more thing is, we do not have mics per se, as in caller mics. So if you think, and also some devotees, some mothers are doing some seva, so if you can take care of their kids, let's all help each other here as much as we can. If you think kids are going to make noise, or if you can't keep quiet, please feel free to rest outside. We'll be taking the play here, we'll be recording the play here. So as I was mentioning again, they do not have caller mics, so they'll be speaking as loud as possible. They'll be using handheld mics, but please support them by being as silent as possible. It should be like pin drop silence. Haribol! Right here, Haribol! Okay. Thank you all so much. So without further ado, we will begin the play. Lord Chaitanya wanted Nityananda Prabhu to manage the preaching activities in Bengal. At the same time, Nityananda Prabhu wanted to see Lord Chaitanya's mother, Sachi. He left for Navadvip on an auspicious day, along with his associates.
You are here! You are here! My dear son, I was wondering individual. You can feel our souls. You know what is going on in our hearts. Just now I was wishing so much to see you, and knowing my heart, you have come here at once. Who in this world? Who in this world? Who in this world? Who in this world can recognize who you are? My dear Lord Nityananda, please stay in Navadvip for some time so that I can see you once a month, once a fortnight, once a week. I was missing you so much, and by providence, you are here to allay my distress.
I want to reside here. That's why I came. Listen, O Mother of the Universe. I came here just so that I can see you more often. And by your order, I'll stay at Navadvip.
This story narrates the amazing mercy of a group of dacoits, a mercy that received from Lord Nityananda. Anyone who attentively hears about the deliverance of these thieves will certainly meet Nityananda and Sri Chaitanya. A young Brahmana, a dreaded thief and plunderer, resided at Navadvip. No one was equal to or greater than him in terms of plundering. He was a Brahmana in name only. Actually, he was a most evil-minded person. When this rogue saw the beautiful ornaments and valuable necklace worn by Nityananda Swarupa, he decided to steal them. In the guise of a friend, he wandered with Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu understood that the so-called Brahmana was actually a mischievous, cunning dacoit.
মহাজন পাতি আছে নামে হট্ট জীবেরও কারণ নদিয়া গোদ্রুমে নিত্যানন্দ মহাজন পাতি আছে নামে হট্ট জীবেরও কারণ শ্রদ্ধাবান জন হে শ্রদ্ধাবান জন শ্রদ্ধাবান জন হে শ্রদ্ধাবান জন পাতি আছে নাম
Brothers, why should we suffer anymore? Goddess Chandi has given us a wonderful opportunity. Did you see the ornaments that Avaduta is wearing are made of pure gold, diamonds, pearls, and so many precious gems. Cannot even imagine how many millions of rupees these jewelries are worth. Goddess Chandi has definitely given us a great opportunity. He lives in the house of Hiranya Pandit, right? It's a lonely place. It will just take us 1 hour to snatch it all. Brothers, arm yourselves with knives and shears. Tonight, we will invade the house of Hiranya Pandit and plunder it. Jai Chandima! Jai Chandima!
Chief, there are still people there chanting for hours and hours.
Let them eat and go to bed. Then we will invade the house. Till then, we will wait and watch.
I will take the golden bangles, and I will take the pearl necklace.
And the golden earrings are mine.
And I will take the golden necklace.
Quiet. Sit down.
That night, by the will of Nityananda Prabhu, Nidra Devi, the deity of sleep, captured all the rogues. They fell asleep right where they patiently waited, being bewildered by the Lord's illusory energy. The night passed, yet they did not awaken.
What happened? What happened? How did we fall asleep? Let others not see our weapons and run away from here.
It was you who fell asleep first. You're speaking as though you're up all night, keeping track of who's up, who's sleeping.
Stop this fighting. Goddess Chandi has saved us from disgrace.
There is no use in fighting. By the mercy of Chandi Ma, whatever has happened, has happened. This does not mean this Avaduda can keep avoiding us. I know the reason why this happened. I think the goddess Chandi baffled us last night because we went to rob without worshipping her first. Yeah. Therefore, we should offer the best worship to Chandi Ma with meat and wine. Let's go. Jai Chandi Ma! Jai Chandi Ma! as that somehow or other Nityananda came to know of our plans and cards.
Chief, actually, even though he is an Avaduta, people say he's a learned scholar. Just see the guards he has. They don't look like ordinary people. And because of his extraordinary abilities, people call Nityananda Gosai or Lord.
Oh, keep quiet. How can he be a Gosai? He eats such opulent food and wears such extravagant clothes.
No, I know who these guards are. Any people from this and come to this Avaduta every day. I think a wealthy person has come to stay, and these are all his guards. Yeah. The guards are so emotional and constantly chanting the holy name of Lord Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Even though Nityananda is being protected by the guards tonight, he cannot do this every night. Yeah. Let's go home tonight and we will come back after 10 days. Then we will see who's protecting him.
After some days, the thieves again assembled near the house of Hiranya Pandit, where Lord Nityananda Prabhu stayed. However, the night they chose to break into the Lord's house happened to be, by the will of Providence, the darkest night imaginable. It was so dark that people were unable to move about. One falls in a ditch and is immediately covered by mosquitoes and leeches and gadflies. Another fell into a pit where people washed their hands after eating and was bit by scorpions and bugs. And then again another fell in and broke his legs and hands. Some of the thieves got very high fever. As the thieves were in a state of confusion, Indra, the king of heaven, happily sent for showers of rain, creating a great storm. They wished for death to come, but life would not leave them, so they floated on an ocean of misery.
Oh, Nityananda is not an ordinary man. He must be God. What people are saying about him is true. The suffering we are going through is proper like a sinner like me. I dared to steal from the Lord. Who can save me now? Who can save me now? There is no alternative. I must surrender to that Nityananda. Lord Nityananda! Lord Nityananda! Oh Lord Nityananda, please save me, oh Savior of the fallen, please save me.
fallen soul, as the Savior of the fallen souls, his heart must have been changed by the mercy of the Lord.
Oh Brahmana, please tell me what you want. I'm surprised to see your wonderful qualities. Please tell me all about the glories of Sri Krishna that you might have heard or witnessed. Speak freely, do not worry.
Oh Lord, I live in Navadvip. I'm a Brahmana, but only in name. I always remained in the association of thieves whose only business is to plunder. Seeing your valuable ornaments, I decided to steal them. One day, I came with my men, armed with weapons, to steal your riches. That day, you bewildered us with sleep. I was so fallen, I could not recognize this. Another day, after worshipping goddess Chandi, we came with swords, knives, and tridents, trying to steal you. But that day, I saw a wonderful thing. Huge guards were protecting your house. Each looked like drunken elephants. They were constantly chanting the holy name of Lord Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. As we peacefully slept inside, oh Lord, I was so sinful. I could not understand your glories. I thought you hired some guards to protect yourself. After few days, we came again yesterday. But as soon as we got near your house, we lost our eyesight and we fell down. We were pricked by thorns, bitten by scorpions, leeches and bugs. We were pounded by a hailstorm. Oh Lord, after being punished this way, we finally achieved devotion for your lotus feet. It was by your mercy alone that we have got our sight back. Oh Lord, please protect us. They say that even if a person falls hard on the ground, Mother Earth still becomes kind to him. Similarly, even if one commits offenses at your lotus feet, you become merciful and saves them from further misery. Oh Lord Nityananda, just by remembering you, one can be freed from ignorance and can easily go back to Godhead. Lord, I will now take your leave forever. I don't want to maintain this sinful body anymore. Because I was envious of you, I must end my life by jumping into the Ganges as an atonement.
Brahmana? Oh Brahmana, you are a staunch devotee of Lord Sri Krishna, birth after birth. You're indeed fortunate. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared in this world to deliver all the fallen souls. Of that, there's no doubt. Listen, O Brahmana, I will take all your sinful reactions, but you must not sin again. From now on, do not steal or commit any violence towards anyone. Always chant the glories and the holy name of Lord Sri Hari. And by doing that, you will be able to deliver others. Assemble all the plunderers and preach to them that they should lead a pious life as well.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Later on, this Brahmana convinced many other thieves to take shelter of Sri Chaitanya's lotus feet. They gave up the sins of stealing and committing violence, and they became saintly. They chanted the holy names of Lord Hari millions and millions of times. Such was the costless mercy of Lord Nityananda. Devotees, we humbly request, please worship the lotus feet of Nityananda. It's only by his mercy can we attain the lotus feet of Gauranga. Anyone who hears about the mercy of Lord Nityananda will no doubt achieve the association of Gaurachandra. One who happily sings the glories of Nityananda Swarupa will float on the ocean of transcendental bliss. Nityananda Ram ki! Nityananda Avadhuta ki! Nitai Sachinandan Dev Bhagwan ki! The wonderful devotees who participated in this play are Nityananda Prabhu by Narottam Vilas Das Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu's associate Aniruddha. Second associate Jeff for Krishnadas Prabhu. Our dacoit chief Jai Nitai Das Prabhu. Dacoit 1 Ashish Prabhu. Dacoit 2 Vivek Prabhu. Dacoit 3 Naresh Prabhu. Dacoit 4 and the director of this wonderful play, Madhav Hari Prabhu. Guard 1 Abhimanyu Prabhu. Guard 2 Sridhar Singham Prabhu. And our gorgeous Sachi Mata Mansa Ganga Prabhu. A huge thanks to the devotees who helped raise the curtains. Her Grace Jayalakshmi Mataji, who is behind the scene with this beautiful presentation, voice and so forth. And thanks to each and every one of you for making this beautiful drama possible. Last week, this Sunday, we came up with the script. It's only because of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy that we were able to present this before you. Nityananda Prabhu ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Gurudev ki.
So let's hear from them again with a loud Haribol. Haribol, Haribol. So thank you very much. There are some participants there. So this concludes our 2-day presentation for Nityananda, Shri Nityananda Appearance Day. We had one on Wednesday, which was the actual appearance day. For Lord Nityananda, and one today for the bhajan, the cultural program. So you can all kind of come closer this way now, because I think we're done with all performances. So we'll just display the upcoming program with the Madhaprabhu, if you can. Are you all doing okay today? Haribol, Haribol. Jai Shri His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Shri Vrinda Devi ki Jai. Shri Shinatai Sachinandan Dev ki Jai. Shri Lakshmi Narasimha Swami ki Jai. Thy Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripasindhubhyevacha Titanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Is anyone here for the very first time? Ah, I see. Anybody else? Okay. If you can introduce yourself, say your name and where you're from and what brought you here. Jared? You know each other from when you were going to PSU? Nice to see you. I'm sure Subbu will explain some things that may not, be something you're familiar with. So thank you for coming. Do you live in Portland itself? So you can link up with the devotee sitting next to you, Govardhan Prabhu. He hosts programs in Portland itself. So that'll be nice for you to have association and give association. Okay. So any birthdays or anniversaries that are coming up? Yes. Hare Krishna, Anuradha. 16th on the 29th. Wonderful. How are you doing? A little embarrassed? Sorry. Okay. Barnika, I think I saw you raise your hand. Tomorrow is Srikar's birthday. Haribol. So he's in New York, and I understand he told me he's happy there and engaged in the New York City Harinam and other events to have association of devotees. So very nice devotee. Anyone else's birthday? So I think is it Dhruv's birthday coming up?
It was last Monday, Prabhuji.
Okay, 19th. So today's Sunday feast was sponsored by Parul Mataji on the occasion of her son's birthday, yes? And so let's appreciate that with a loud Hari. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you very much. May he continue to grow up to be a wonderful devotee, suitable for the name that he has received from you and your family, a surrendered devotee of the Lord. And then also our Sunday feast is sponsored by a family that I've known since I've been in Oregon. I think in the beginning, that's how great scriptures start, but this is not so amazing. But in the beginning, there was just a couple of families that were in our group. Krishna Kesha Prabhu, Dhananjay Prabhu, our family, and Rati Mataji's family with Sushain and Sonia. So we've kind of grown up together or grown older together, whatever. So nice to see you, Sushain. Always a very intelligent and thoughtful individual. He's now residing in Chicagoland and is an emergency room doctor in Chicago. And so he's also sponsoring today's Sunday feast just to seek the blessings of the Sai Satyanandan, Srila Prabhupada, and the devotees. So he can move forward in his life. He has a new job, new house, and a life partner. What's your name? Annie. Oh, that's easy. Sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot. So let's appreciate all of them and hope for continued progress in this life and happiness and the blessings of the Lord and the devotees with a loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you very much. So I think we're to just show some upcoming events. Usually spring and summer are the times when visiting devotees come, and we'll be having the visit of His Grace Arjun Sakha Prabhu from Seattle that Vidagdhamada Prabhu will display, and you can just note, the email went out a while back, so there are multiple home programs and a temple program. I think we're dealing with some technology issues here, so Arjun Sakha Prabhu is a brother of His Grace Amarendra Prabhu, who is well known in ISKCON, and he Arjun Sakha Prabhu currently resides in Seattle, and he serves the Seattle devotee community, and in particular the youth are very engaged by him and enthused by him in devotional life. He came here once before, and he's coming again. So on March 1st, Friday, the print may be a little small, is an evening program, 7 to 8 p.m. at Krishna Kesha Prabhu and Rukmani Priti Mataji and Anirudh's home. So that's going to be in Camas, Washington. So Friday evening, this coming Friday from 7 onward, right, Krishna Kesha Prabhu? And then Saturday, there'll be a program from 6 to 8 p.m. at Ujjwal Prabhu and Radha Kund Mataji's home at Corvallis. That's Aditi's second home now, and close to Tulsi's second home, Eugene, not so far. So that'll be an evening program. So please go there. And Sunday, of course, 11:30 a.m. is Sunday Feast with Prabhu here. And then in the evening at 4 p.m., there's, I think this is intended to be a youth program from what I heard. And okay, so Mataji is upending that program. Everybody's invited. Everybody's young at heart. So Pavamana Prabhu, Diksha Mataji, and Nitya's home here in Bethany. So that's from 4 p.m. Okay, so that's the upcoming weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then subsequently at the end of April, we'll have the visit of His Grace Hari Parshad Prabhu, and then His Grace Dwarkadish Prabhu, and Chaitanya Charan Prabhu. And I know I've announced Kirtan Premi Prabhu's programs. He's trying to figure out how to balance going for Kirtan programs across the country as well as having a new baby boy. So probably, I think the date is shifting, so I don't want to promise anything because I don't know what it does. And then early in June will be His Holiness Prabhupada Swami, and then during deity welcoming weekend will be His Grace Amarendra Prabhu, and I think also Dhruva Prabhu will come sometime as well. So, okay, any questions, comments? So emails have gone out about this program with Arjun Sakha Prabhu. Please join up. And so I think we can go ahead and have Prashadam. Abhimanyu Prabhu, is Prashadam ready for? I know you just played one of the guards. Can you double check, please? Any announcements that or occasions that I've missed? Yes, Shipa. Sure, come on ahead. So thank you all for coming. Yeah. We'll have more busy occasions of getting together the coming week, so please come enjoy. Shripada Mataji will share some nectar or some pastimes of Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. So, Krishna consciousness is for everyone, but not just anyone. In this letter that Srila Prabhupada wrote my god sister Lilavati, it was March 31st, 1977, illustrates how Srila Prabhupada didn't compromise in Krishna consciousness. My dear Lilavati, please accept my blessings. I beg to thank you for your letter dated December 3rd, 1976, along with the enclosed manuscript. Your letter has taken a very long time to reach me. Our literature is not sentimental stories. It is meant to be understood by the intelligent class of men. Children and those with childlike mentalities will do better to chant Hare Krishna and take prasadam. We cannot water down the philosophy to make it more palatable. Our books must remain as they are. Do not waste your time anymore with such attempts. We are not going to publish it. Whatever books we have got, let them try to understand, and if they cannot, then let them chant Hare Krishna and take prasadam. Hoping this finds you and your husband well, your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Okay, ready? Okay, so devotees can go ahead and have prasadam. I think some devotees from the Kirtan group will probably continue Kirtan. Is that right? Okay. So those of you that want to participate a little bit in Kirtan, you can stay here. And those that want to help serve and honor, you can go up the stairs. Please remember to clean up around your place and help in whichever way you can. Thank you, Hare Krishna.